Hello there. Let's see what's at your foundation. You know, I like to jump right in. No beating around the bush, just cut to the chase. What do we got? The Chariot at your base. All right, so, I think this is a strong energy to be in at, the base of your reading. And so you may be thinking of making a career move, a big change, taking action, perhaps a journey, personal journey, or any other journey. Maybe you're getting a new car, a new horse. I don't know. But there's some kind of movement at your foundation, and that's pretty exciting. This person looks pretty confident and collected. And back in the day, chariots were very prestigious because not everybody could have a chariot. Nowadays everyone has a car. We all have our modern day chariots. We all have bikes and stuff. But back in the day, this was a person of status. And so at the base of your reading with your root is, you're not just in survival mode. I feel that you do have security. You do have some balance and some harmony. Maybe you're even in a maternal energy. So that's nice. Okay, then we have the Four of Cups coming up. Now, with the Four of Cups, you already have 3 cups, but for some reason, it seems like you're not happy with what you have. So I don't think that you're feeling satisfied with what you have, or at least maybe emotionally you're not satisfied with the cups here and the cups energy. But the universe is giving you a free cup from the sky to make it 4, to make it balanced, a four of cups. And this person looks like there's something heavy on their mind. So what's on your mind? What's that all about? So let's keep going, and I'm going to go through the 7 chakras quickly for a less than 15 minute video. That's at least what I try to do for these quick YouTube videos. Oh, okay, and then we have the Hierophant, which is another major arcana. So, for this, okay, so the Chariot, you want to make a move, you're making a move, and then the Hierophant, are you moving more towards tradition and expectation, or are you moving more towards your own personal belief system? Okay, let's see what else comes up. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Let's keep going. The 5 of Pentacles, So with the 5, this is not a balanced number, and I say that this is like an injured energy with the 5 of Pentacles here. So maybe you're in your heart space, because this is coming up in your heart space. Maybe you're feeling isolated, you're feeling loss, you're not feeling good health. There's something that's bothering you. You're out in the cold. Maybe your heart feels out in the cold. These people are injured on this card here. Something's bothering you in your heart. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep going. Oh, and then here's the beautiful 10 of Pentacles. So this here is coming up in your, you are expressing your truth of, you want to have the 10 of Pentacles. You want to manifest goodness in your life for generations to come. I do see the Tree of Life imagery there with the 10 Sephirot. Maybe that has to do with the Chariot and making a move, and why you're so pensive about the cups that you have before you, and you have on your mind, you might have something bothering you about your conformity or lack of conformity to certain expectations, either culturally, religiously, societally. stuff like that. But this is optimistic here. This 10 of Pentacles is optimistic for me in this reading because this is coming up in your throat chakra. And so I think that you, no matter like what you're feeling or what you're going through, you're still expressing abundance. You're expressing your truth of, you know, your desire and your willingness to create and move toward this 10 of Pentacles. What else is coming up? Oof. Okay, so 2 just popped out, so I'm just going to take them. And we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so for the 3 of Swords, you might be feeling, again, with the 3 of Swords and then the 5 of Pentacles, I'm getting like an injured energy, you know? Do you see that energy there? And then with the swords piercing the heart, it's like an injured energy. Let's see. So maybe you're coming to some realizations, having some sort of clarity, and maybe what you're seeing is kind of heartbreaking, or what you're seeing is not, it's not a nice realization to have with this 3 of Swords. And intellectually with the swords there, you have a lot of things going on in your mind. Your cognitions are maybe all over the place, or you're realizing some kind of sad truth. You're understanding some kind of sad truth. And then we have the 7 of Wands. So this person does have the higher ground. You are battling something, but you're in a stable energy, because I am still getting stability and like a solid presence with the Chariot, and then with the 10 of Pentacles, even with the Hierophant, and then with the 7 of Wands. This person is holding their own and is battling a bunch of things, but still has the higher ground and is managing. This person is managing those wands coming at them. This person's not being defeated. This person's not going to take a L, not going to take a loss. Okay, so I think there's also battles going on spiritually for this person. In your physical life, you might be experiencing some kind of chaos, conflict, obstacles, which is evidence of what's going on in the spiritual realm, which is challenges and obstacles in the spiritual realm. But I believe that the universe is fighting for you. Your angels are fighting with you, for you. What else do I see here? So we have the major arcana is the Chariot and the Hierophant. We have the Cups. And then we have the 5. That's interesting because it went from 5 of Pentacles to 10. Right next door. But in your heart space, there's something bothering you. You're grieving a loss, or you are remembering a loss. You will get better from it. You will get better from it. Maybe it's in your past. And I encourage you to keep working on your 10 of Pentacles. So we have Wands, Swords, Pentacles, and Cups. So we do have all of the suits here. And I always, when I do these readings, I pick up on like my vibe, and my intuition is really important in these readings. Like no matter what the cards stand for, like I really deeply just go with my intuition. And so I feel good about this reading. I don't feel anything like crazy or too heavy or intense. I do feel like you are still in a good space. You know, life is life. You will be battling some things like this Wands energy, the 7 of Wands energy, but that's kind of normal, right? For an adult life. And like I said, this person is handling business. This person is getting it done. All right, so I'm just going to take one gold foil. Let's see. Oof. And it flew off the table. Okay. We have the 8 of Swords. I'm sorry, this is the 8 of Wands. Why did I say swords? I'm not sure. This is the 8 of Wands here. There could be a lot of messages coming in, like very quickly. Did you see how that card like flew? Literally flew out of the stack. I'm still kind of like shocked that happened, because that doesn't really happen too often. So that speediness, that quickness, that abruptness, that action and change, there's something going on, and I believe it's spiritually. You're getting a quick action, and I think it's spiritually, and it's going to manifest in the physical realm, but there's some kind of battle going on spiritually, and your wands are increasing, the pentacles are increasing. And then with the action of the Chariot here, the movement and action of the Chariot, and then the movement and action of like the Wands cards with the 7 of Wands and then 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's some movement going on, and I believe you will experience some more breakthrough. You're going to continue to go forward. Although you might be feeling a little injured here, it's temporary. You're not, you're not going to be stuck in that energy. So altogether, I feel like an optimistic energy for you. And I encourage you to, that's a good solid energy, is keep fighting for what you believe is right. Listen to your intuition. Keep creating that 10 of Pentacles. All right, so I hope you had a good experience and some of this resonated with you. I hope you were entertained with the cards. I certainly was and always am. And I hope you have a wonderful day.